Welcome back to The Better Half. We're in the kitchen with Chef Jyll Evermann. She owns a great space here in the Green Bay area, but you might recognize her if you're a fan of the Food Network. Jyll was a contestant on the next Food Network Star. You're a star to us.
Oh, well.
And you should have won.
Thank you. Thanks for saying that. You and my mother. It's nice to hear someone besides my mom say that.
We're happy to have you on The Better Half. And we brought Monica on for this segment because you both have a reality show history.
Yes. We survived.
Yes.
We survived reality television.
Yes. Okay, so you were at Next Food Network Star.
Yep.
And Monica was on The Amazing Race. What year was that?
It was season 9. So 2005-ish.
Okay, that works.
2006.
And when were you on your show?
2012.
Okay. But, I mean, just off camera here, they were talking and they have, you know, stories that go on behind the scenes. It's something you'll never forget.
So many things that you don't realize until you go on a show. And now, I don't know about you, but do you watch reality shows now and like be very forgiving of contestants where you're like, you don't know what they're going through?
Or my friends will say, why did she say that? And I'm like, well, she was probably asked a question that kind of prompted her to say that.
Or their back was turned, so they probably said it 3 weeks ago, but they edited it to make it look like she said it right there. That happened to me.
They wanted me to
throwing it out there.
Yeah, they want you to be a certain character, so they'll dub in things. You said it, but they'll dub it in at a time you wouldn't have said that.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's true. She's
So
right. We
reality
can talk about this all day.
TV is not so real, is what you're saying.
I'll tell you what's funny, though, is that they kept saying, you're so nice, Jyll. You're kind of fake. You're so nice. And Wisconsin, like, came to my, like, defense on Twitter and stuff. They're like, she's Midwest. We're nice people.
We're nice here. We're nice here. Exactly.
So, like, Wisconsin had my back. Yeah, totally.
Well,
Like, that's a bad thing.
we mentioned that you have a space here. It's called Gather on Broadway. And explain it to the
All
audience.
right, so Gather, we are so excited. I just moved my family from Los Angeles to come and do this. The space is amazing. It's this industrial, urban space, and people are holding all their special events there, which is great. But we're also showers, weddings, corporate events, holiday parties, which we're still booking for. But we're also doing cooking classes and Oktoberfest on Saturday, and tons of charity events and just tons of experiences. We're trying to find a way to get the community to gather together, not just, hey, host your event here, but you know, come in and be part of, you know, downtown has come such a long way, or Broadway has come such a long way, and we wanted to be part of that.
And you're doing the cooking.
Well,
That's
yes,
awesome.
I am doing the cooking. Yes.
And what are you making for us today?
Today,
It smells so good in here.
Doesn't it smell good? That's the sausage I got from
Smells
Quick Trip, which is my new obsession, because I didn't have those in Los Angeles, and I'm obsessed with Quick Trip now. I'm making a really beautiful soup. I'm going to have you stir, Monica, because you are like the perfect sous chef for me today.
Thanks.
And she's good at it, too.
She's good at it. Look at her go. This is a beautiful soup that comes together in 30 minutes, and it's all a one-pot wonder. It's going to have right now, I've got sliced shallots, some spicy Italian sausage. I'm going to add in some diced roasted red bell peppers, and you can just find those right by the pickles.
You don't have to do the work.
You don't have to. This is one of those where you come home and you throw it all together because you do not have time.
In my life right now.
Yeah, you'll love
little
this.
one. Yes.
I think you both have little ones.
Do you have a little one? How
Yes.
old's yours?
14 months.
I have 11 months and 2.5.
Yay.
Yeah, life's crazy.
Yeah.
And then my favorite thing to add to this is instead of adding your normal pasta, get the gnocchi. It's right in the grocery store. It's right in the pasta aisle. You don't have to make it yourself.
That is kind of labor intensive, isn't it?
It is, but here it's made. It's just little potato dumplings. It's just a good.
Okay, so you don't have to boil them first or
No,
anything.
well, we're going to boil them right. I'm going to add a box of chicken broth to this.
Look at that.
I'm telling you, this all comes together. And that spicy Italian sausage just makes this dish super filling, so it doesn't feel like you're eating kind of a weak soup. And then while you're stirring that up, I'm going to crank the heat on that right around here.
Okay.
While you're stirring that up, I'm going to chop up the kale. Now, kale was kind of that trendy vegetable a couple years ago. Kale chips, by the way, are not the same as potato chips. I don't care who says they are. But this way, I can add kale. It holds up to the heat. And so it doesn't kind of wilt too much on you. And it's basically now I'm telling myself I'm giving you a salad. Yeah. And it's super healthy.
Right.
Ignore the cream we're going to put in.
And it's healthy.
Exactly. It's good for you.
There's nutrients in there.
There is. It wilts down like a spinach, but still keeps some texture to it. So
Stays a little firmer.
And this looks like, it does.
Looks like a lot.
It looks like a lot, but it's gonna go way down.
Okay.
So while we bring that up to a boil, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of chop all this
This is
up.
how you get your husband to eat some kale.
For real. I hide
here.
it like I do for the kids.
Yeah.
Do you do that too?
Do you have to get him to eat his vegetables like he's a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Ish. Yeah.
But yours is athletic. I mean, mine is
Yeah.
too. Just kidding, honey.
But he's a big guy and he likes to eat, and so
This is hearty. Like, he'll like this because it's
if
almost meat
I'm
and
like,
potatoes.
honey, I'm making a kale salad tonight, that's not going to go down in my gut. No.
But if you say, I've got this potato dumpling
yeah.
soup with
Tuscan
sausage.
gnocchi
and-
soup with sausage,
she says
he'll
it
get.
so much nicer than
I
I do.
I'll text you and tell you
He
exactly
won't even
how to
ask.
say
He'll
it.
just see the grains and just eat them. You know.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
I like that.
Cool. Keep stirring that up, and we're just gonna let this simmer together, and it just the flavors come together. And at the end, you just throw a little salt and pepper in,
And that's it.
call in a little bit of Quick Trip, thankfully, has the half and half and the
Okay.
heavy cream there, so we'll stir that in at the very end just to
the
give it a little
very
creaminess.
end.
If
You don't want to cook it in there?
No, you don't. It's gonna
have to
get
have it?
separated, and you just kind of want to at the very end, and then a little Parmesan, of course. And it's just like the most perfect fall soup ever.
It sounds so good.
So good.
nice.
And if I remember correctly, when you were on the show, your style was taking our favorite foods, our comfort foods, and making appetizers out of them.
Yeah, I do that a lot. I do that a lot at Gather right now. I'm kind of pushing the people who are having special events that are used to sitting down for the plate of chicken. I'm moving it into another direction of heavy appetizers. It's what I specialize in.
Oh, okay.
So you come in and you start with something light, like a sweet potato bruschetta and a little caprese, and then we start passing the heavier things, the meatball sliders and the crab fritters, and by the end you got
my
the heavy
favorite
dishes.
way.
Everyone's so full, they get to try everything, and it's just so much more fun, in my opinion, than sitting down for your plate of chicken.
Yeah, and then you can be more
I
social
agree.
with everybody too, right?
Well, for the
And not
brides out there,
everyone
you don't have to come up with like a seating chart.
It makes it
People can
less
just
formal?
mingle. Yeah.
Yes.
But everyone's full. Like you always have the people who are like, oh, we're still going to be hungry. I'm like, trust me, you are so full by the end of a Gather event. We have so much going on.
And you mentioned Oktoberfest. What are you, Oktoberfest, what are you
Yes,
serving
tomorrow
for
night
that?
we have Oktoberfest. It starts at 6 o'clock. You can buy tickets right on our website. It's gatheronbroadway.com. And there's tickets right there. And I'm going to be doing some awesome, authentic German food, but smaller, like schnitzel sliders and stuff like that. Mini, German chocolate cake cupcakes, like fun,
Oh,
apple
fun.
strudels, little. And then we're going to have live polka music to dance to. We're going to dance all night. We've got beer tastings everywhere, so you can just buy tickets online. It's
love
going to be the
fall.
party of the fall. I'm telling you.
What
I'm
time
so
is it on
excited.
Saturday?
6 o'clock.
Okay.
And for those of you who are watching in a different market, the recipes that Jyll is preparing for us today will be on our website, so you'll get that too. And come visit when you're in the Green Bay area for game day too, right?
Yes.
We always welcome you to the Green Bay area. So what are you going to make for us next time?
And now our next one, I'm going to do an easy appetizer. I'm going to do a pumpkin hummus with toasted pita chips.
Ooh, that sounds fun. So we'll let this cook down. We'll show you the finished product at the end of the show. Jyll, thanks so much.
Thank you so
That was
much.
fun.
Thank you for helping.
Yeah.
Coming up, as promised, we're going to sit down with Brett Hundley's new bride and see those wedding pictures. Don't go anywhere. You're watching The Better Half.
The Better Half is presented statewide by Quick Trip. Text HALF to 77887 to register to